Hey everybody, welcome to your first video of the year. In this video, we're going to focus on place values and names for numbers. We're not going to really get into reading tables at all in this section, so don't worry about that. Okay. We're going to focus mainly on A, B, and C. So we're going to find the place values of a digit and a whole number, write a whole number in words and in standard form, and then write a whole number in expanded form. All right, so first, the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 can be used to write numbers. So let me just start by saying this, that all numbers that we use in math, except there are a couple of exceptions to that, but and we'll get to that later in the year, but all numbers we use are these or a combination of these in some form, either positive or negative. So these are all the numbers we actually use to do math, no matter what level of math we're working at. Okay. Now the whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. So the smallest whole number that you can have is 0. Okay. Negative numbers are not whole numbers. Those are what we call integers. We'll get into that later. But 0 and up are whole numbers. Now the position of each digit in a number determines its place value. So if you look at the table below, we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, hundred thousands, millions, and so on. You can look at the table for yourself. But each number, when you write a number, has a place value. Okay, and we have to determine what those are. Now decimals also have place values as well, but in this video we're not going to focus on that. So just know that every number, when you write it down, has a place value. Okay, now we're going to take a look at some examples. It says find the place value of the digit 3 in each whole number. So this number is 396,418, and we're looking at the 3. So that's the 6th number over from the to the right. So let's count that. That's going to be ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So that confirms that. Second number is 93,000. The second number is 93,192. Okay. So if you look at the 3, that's in the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands place. So 3 is in the thousands place, and hence why it says thousands. Okay, and then finally the last one, let me clear this out. The last one says 534,275,866. Okay, so we're trying to find the 3. Again, now this is 3, 6, 8 spots over. So we're going to do ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 million. So that's the 10 millions place, and the 3 is in the 10 millions spot. Okay, based upon what we just did, I want you to identify where the digit 4 is in each whole number. So for letter A, it's 48,761. Okay, so we're trying to identify the 4. What is that place value? So it is 5 places over. So if we count, we're going to do ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So this should be in the 10,000s place, which is what we confirm right there. Okay, next, 240. Now we're trying to find the 4 again, right here. So that's easy. That's ones and tens. So that takes you to here. That's the tens place. And then finally, for the last one, you have 524,007,656. Trying to identify this 4. So that is, let's see, 3, 6, and 7 spots over. So that's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and then millions. Okay, so that is in the millions place, which is what is identified right there. Okay, so for this practice, you're going to find the place value of the 8 in each of the whole numbers. So use your table as a reference, and if you know it now, by this point, you may already know this, and it's kind of maybe a waste of time, but it's just a good review. So go ahead and take a stab at it, then we'll come back and continue. Okay, finally, now here's the big one. This is the final practice. Here, you have to determine the place value of the digit 5 in each whole number. So look at the table for reference, and then go ahead and dive in and answer these as well. Okay, now that you have gone through these, you're going to work on some vocabulary with this to build your vocabulary skills, and then work on some more independent practice. Not much, but just to make sure to keep you on your toes. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, you may break up into your groups now and work on the vocabulary, and then work through the practice sets. All right, happy working.